It's a mom vlog.
Hey guys, it's me, Lani here, and I just was about to do her hair, and I know there's a lot of moms who have kids with Lani's hair like this, and they're always asking me like, what do you do with her hair, when you do her hair, and I'm just about to just show you how I do her hair, how I get her hair done, how I keep her occupied as I'm getting her hair done, because Lani likes to run around and do stuff, as you can see. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go through like the products that I use, the stuff that I do for her hair. Lani has like, I don't even know like all the curl patterns, but Lani has like about 4 or 5 different curl patterns in her hair. She also has blonde hair, so her hair always looks fuzzy no matter what. My mom, her hair always looks fuzzy no matter what. And she's just like very active on top of that, like, and she hates getting her hair done. So if you have a child like Lani, I'm about to show you what's up. So let me go get her hair products. Okay, so the few things that I'm going to use today is this Cantu, let me see if you can see it. It's a Cantu leave-in conditioner for kids. Also the Cantu curling cream. Can you guys see that? Hold on. I just want to see if you guys can see it. It's a Cantu curling cream, and as well as the Cantu style custard. And then I use this olive oil edge control for her as well. And then a brush and then some water. I like to use these little ballies for Lani's hair because I feel like it holds better than like the little scrunchies do. But I use both. It's just up to you, whatever your preference is and what it is that you want to do for your child personally. So the first step in this process that I personally do is I wet whatever brush it is that I'm going to use to do Lani's hair. I try to use a softer brush rather than a firmer brush because, you know, she still has like soft baby hair and I don't really want to pull her hair out. Side note, the pacifier that you just seen fall did not hit the floor. It actually landed on my sweatshirt, so I just picked it up and gave it to her. But yeah, I just go ahead and I run that brush underneath of water, and I go ahead and just start brushing her hair out, trying to get all the kinks and the curls out, just so, you know, it's soft for the process that I do after. So next step in the process, after I'm done brushing her hair out, I go ahead and I take that Cantu leave-in conditioner for kids. I put a decent amount on my hand just because I know my daughter's hair and personally it gets very dry. So I just use a lot of it and kind of just spread it throughout her hair from like the roots all the way to the ends of her hair just to make sure it's completely covered. Right after the leave-in conditioner, I love to follow it up with some organic coconut oil. I personally like unrefined, but this is the coconut oil I've had. I don't know if it's unrefined or not, but it is organic and it is pure coconut oil. I just go ahead and put a decent amount of that on my hand, and I really massage that into my daughter's hair just so it can seal in all of the leave-in conditioner, moisturize her hair, and hopefully prevent it from getting dry throughout the day. Followed up after the coconut oil, I like to apply the Cantu Care for Kids curling cream. And after I'm done with the cream, I like to apply the curling custard. Now, I do the cream first because that's supposed to seal in the oil, that's sealing in the leave-in conditioner, which allows her hair not to get as dry throughout the day. And since my daughter does have lighter hair, it's like a dusty brownish blondish color. It tends to just get drier quicker. It's like it just soaks up whatever I put in her hair. So I try to do the LOC method so that it obtains moisture and doesn't get as dry or as rough. And it does work for us personally. And then the styling custard pretty much just define her curls because, you know, after having it wet or once it dries out, I like her hair to still have some type of curl, and this assists me in doing that. Now this is what her hair looks like after applying all those products so that I can make her curls more defined. After I'm done putting all the products that I like to use on Lani's hair, I like to take a little comb, more so a wide tooth comb. This one has about like 3 different types of combs on it, but I usually use the wide tooth side to go ahead and part through Lani's hair, comb through Lani's hair. And then after that, I just take the brush again and I just start brushing her hair out. At this point,
Her hair is very manageable for me. Prior to was a little bit more rough. It was a little bit more dry. But after putting everything in, her hair is pretty much moisturized. I actually didn't even use the olive oil edge control that I normally use. And I usually just put that around the perimeter of her hair. But her hair was just so moisturized to the point I didn't even have to use it. So I'm just going ahead and I'm taking that brush and I'm brushing her hair out so that I'm able to put the little ballies that I like to use to tie her hair up around her hair. And while I am tying her hair up with those ballies, I try not to tie it too tight because her hair does get like little bumps if it is too tight, like most people. Or I try not to tie it too tight because I don't want my daughter's hair breaking off either. So I'm just going ahead, I'm parting through her hair, and I'm just taking the brush, brushing each section as softly as I can. Again, I told you guys I'm heavy-handed, and just wrapping her hair up with the little ballies. And if you could see, her hair is actually laying down pretty nicely with the products I already applied. Now, once I'm all finished, putting Lani's hair into her little ballies, I do like to go back over it with a brush just so I can make her hairstyle just a tad bit neater. Once I'm done getting her hair into the style that I finally wanted to be in, I go ahead and take the smaller end of the comb and I start combing out the ends of her hair. If you see what I'm doing now, I'm just separating each strand of her hair and wrapping it around my hand as a wand, or I should say my finger, as a wand, and just kind of getting her curls to be more defined. There's enough product from what I put in her hair to pretty much go through her hair, make sure each strand is moisturized and define each curl. Now, the products that I put in her hair do not make her hair hard like gel would, and her hair pretty much does stay like this for the rest of the day unless she's really roughhousing or rubbing her head all over. Her hair will stay like this. But I just like to do this method so I don't have to twist her hair at the end, and then next thing I know, she's eating the barrettes I put in her hair. Once I'm all done, this is what her hair looks like. For the most part, it does stay slicked down. And once her hair dries, her curl will be a little bit more defined. But this is just how I do her hair on an everyday basis. It's easy for me, it's easy for her, and it doesn't give me much hassle. Well, this ends up our video on how I do Lani's hair. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment them down below. But we want to thank you for watching, and we will see you in our next video.
Ready, Mama? Say bye-bye.